Rusty Stainless here. Today we're going to look at how to get the correct ball weight for towing. We're going to fix an unbalanced trailer. So, how do we do it? Well, bathroom scales sitting under the jockey wheel. We have the car here so that when we want to start doing some work at the back end, we can hook the trailer to the car and that will steady the whole unit as we adjust the axles at the back. Currently, I've got a ball weight of 22 pounds, 10 kilograms. So this combination on the back here has a weight of around 800 kilos, so I'll be wanting to have a ball weight around about 10% of that, so I've got to get this figure up to 80 kilos, and I'll tell you what pounds that is later when I work it out. The chassis is separate from the spring and axle assembly. The spring and axle and mudguard sit on this beam here, or this angle, and the chassis is here. So to balance this trailer, all we have to do is push that back and it'll become heavier at the front. If you got a brake trailer, don't forget to unhook your brake cable first, because as this goes back it could snap your brake cable. Before we get started, we do need to remove the U-bolts that secure this. I did that earlier. I had to use a grinder to cut the bolts, to cut the top of the U-bolts and drop them away. So the jockey wheel is now up, the trailer is now down on the ball and locked, and I'm now ready to go back to the axle and move it back. And we'll just have to do a little bit by little bit and see how the weight builds up. Let's start off by marking the current position, and that way we can see any progress that we make. I've jacked up the back of the boat and put it on some stands. That way lift a bit of the weight off the axle assembly, so it make it easier to slide it back. To knock it back, you'll need an FBH. I'll let you work out the acronym, but this is an FBH, and I'm going to start by knocking back this way here. The bigger the hammer you got, the quicker it's going to move. So I've had to move this axle assembly back 12¼ inches to reach my target. So there it is, a little over 80 kilos, a little over 180 pounds, and the whole thing is sitting clear of the ball there. So very happy, got up to my target weight, but it was a big shift moving it back 12¼ inches.